Squatting nanny makes couple's luxurious $1 million upstate New York estate a living hell. Report. A affluent couple who believed they had found their perfect nanny to help with their newborn daughter quickly found themselves in a living nightmare when the caretaker allegedly refused to leave their beautiful upstate New York home after things turned sour. Barbara Molnar checked all the boxes that Jamie Carano Nordenstrom and her husband, Philip Nordenstrom, were searching for when she answered their post on Nanny Lane in the summer of 2024. Jamie told The Cut. The mom of four with two grandkids was definitely, absolutely in love with youngsters, Jamie recalled the publication, and Molnar was hired part-time for 18 hours a week at $25 an hour. Her experience as a parent and nanny was a much-needed asset to the new parents. She baked teething biscuits and read German books to their daughter, whom they wanted to grow up at least bilingual, and the consultants restored $1 million colonial farmhouse in Hillsdale, according to the article. It didn't take long for things to disintegrate. With Molnar rapidly defying every rule the Nordenstroms had, Jamie told The Cut. Though she was told the guest house was pet-free, Molnar brought her yellow Labrador, Hudson, and requested if her youngest son could visit over Christmas while on leave from boarding school, but was still there come mid-January, Jamie added. Molnar also allegedly refused to pick up after herself in the public parts of the property, or if Hudson pooped in the garden or inside the residence. Jamie alleged to The Cut. Still, the couple sought to keep the peace, with Jamie telling the publication that Philip and Molnar's kid would play chess together or they'd pay her to cook costly French meals. However, when the Nordenstroms returned from Philip's home Sweden in June, they found youngsters hanging out in and around their pool, and no room in either their fridges for their groceries, and a vacuum clogged with dog hair, according to source. After shutting the party down, Jamie went to sleep, only to be awakened by Molnar making a racket in the kitchen. She told The Cut. She addressed the nanny, who was unhappy that her boss had embarrassed her kid in front of his buddies. The whole situation was so bizarre. We didn't really know what to do, Jamie said. Molnar, however, told The Cut that the Nordenstroms were aware Hudson was moving in with her, and that Jamie wanted her to throw her teen an end-of-the-school-year party. Jamie dismissed Molnar after the party, but regretfully offered to help her find a new place to live and pay her through the end of the month. However, Molnar instantly emphasized tenants' rights, telling Jamie, "You don't know the law. This is my house, my furnished apartment. This is my allotted parking space." The Cut reported. "We knew at that point that she had engaged with us to gain access to our home," said Jamie, who began researching deeper into the past of her suddenly altered nanny. While Molnar has no criminal background, she did have a similar landlord-tenant disagreement in 2021. Records from a lawsuit obtained by the Post reveal that Molnar concluded up owing the couple $27,617 plus interest. A lawyer certified that Molnar was a licensee, with authorization to live rent-free from a homeowner without a rental agreement under state law. So their attorney requested the nanny leave via a 10-day notice, which passed with no trace of Molnar quitting. There were run-ins with cops. Both sides began photographing each other, and the couple even phoned animal control over Hudson. In one text exchange revealed with The Cut, Molnar tells Jamie, "I am interviewing for several jobs, and once it is secured, I promise you, I cannot get away from you and this place fast enough. You are now night and day, 180 degrees from the kind and generous person you were when we started," the nanny added. The Nordenstroms eventually filed a lawsuit against Molnar, where they claimed she was a professional con artist with a well-documented history of ingratiating herself with well-off individuals, unlawfully occupying her property in bad faith, and then refusing to leave and abusing protections afforded by eviction laws, according to documents obtained by the outlet. A judge ordered Molnar to evacuate the property on September 10th, and smacked her with a temporary order of protection from the Nordenstroms. When she finally left, Jamie noticed that the guest house was soaked in pee and positioned so neatly she assumed it couldn't have all been from the dog. The homeowner told the publication. She added that the mattress and comforter were saturated, and the rugs were weighed down to such a degree that the liquid leaked through the floors. "Maybe it was a bear," Molnar told The Cut, while saying she's a genuine victim, who's going to be completely discredited and slandered. The former New Jersey-born nanny, now working as a private chef in Hillsdale, said she was discovered as a high-end model and worked for French designer Guy Laroche before marrying Pasquale Fabio Granato. They have 3 kids and opened the big Apple restaurant Serafina Fabulous Pizza. After their divorce, he took their kids to European boarding schools, where she would visit them, she told The Cut. She later had her youngest kid with French wine heir and is suing him for $5 million in child support, the outlet alleged. Molnar also filed a wrongful termination case against Jamie in August, which her former boss dubbed baseless and frivolous AI generated, while dubbing her mentally unwell in a counterfiling. Eventually, a court put restraining orders on both ladies.